All right, scouting report from the Wilson farm. We got here in plenty of time. That was great. And then we got stuck in the pasture right past the gate. That was not great. So we hauled everything down on the Polaris, which isn't even supposed to be here, but we're going to go set cameras, and that's why the Polaris is here. So it was a plus plus. Today is September 1st, 2022, and it's opening day of the goose season. We've had 20 fly over, but true to form, they don't want to be here anyway. So we are going to get set up here, see if we can't shoot some somewhere around 8:30 or so. Dug out.
Well, now I know the bottom wire is not high. That's what I'm worried about.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, basically we have flyover birds at this particular time of the day, but two of them we hooked in. They came in, they flew behind us. Steve shot up, shot both of them, sat up, shot both of them, and one went over into the west pasture. I went over there and smacked it in the head and brought it back. The other one was dead behind us. So I'm going to leave the camera on now and see if we can't get some. You want to try to recover those two in the water?
No.
Oh, I got a live one over there. I got to get him.
Yeah. You smoking? Go. Stop. Oh, coming under you. Get those two on that side. That's 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
Come on, trust this guy.
Put some hay over him.
What?
Put some hay over him. Keep him out of the sunshine, too.
He's still flapping. Hey, they still came in where they wanted. So. So the one with the belly up or the one out there? Oh.
Oh, shit, right here. The last ones we need, too.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Nice and slow. You got it.
Yeah. You can't shoot them all. There's 6. But if we could, we would. We'll blame it on the power in this one. Take him! Don't shoot the one. Okay. Hang on, now make sure that one's dead. Shoot that back one. Shoot the back one.
That one flopping?
Yeah. Oh, that one's healthy? Good. Woo! Did not want to go over it. Hey, my conscience would have got to me, Johnny.
Hey, motorboat.
I think you're right. We're done, fellas.
Yes. By what time? Let's check it. Oh, 10:02.
Oh, look at
What?
come back around.
Oh, look at, hey, Doug, look at this one. Look at that. He's
Lost your family, huh? He's contracted by the DNR.
No, that was the same shot you had going out.
Yep. He's contracted by the DNR.
Yep. Well, let's
It looks pretty shallow. It's not really kicking.
I'm going to get my stick and see how it's going to work.
Okay.
yeah. Well, let's see.
Alright, I guess our next move, Steve, is to unhinge the truck.
Yeah, I was gonna get all this stuff broke down.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Let's go work on that, unless you want me to work on it while you do this.
Well, you got to go up and get the truck and get her in position. So I'll just. You want to take your gun and unload it and put it in a case, and then we'll go from there. Try to get everything ready so economic movement here.
Did you say unload it?
Yeah. Oh, it is.
Did you say unload it?
Nice. Camera off.
Hey,
Yeah, but
we got that one on film.
do we? That's nice.
Time of death, or what we call hitting the limit, ladies and gentlemen, is 10:01. I want to see a red dot here. And there is a red dot. Hey, Doug here. Today's the 1st of September, and we just finished a hunt, and I wanted to give you a little context on the whole thing. We had a pond in southern Michigan that was holding anywhere from 50 to 200 geese on any given day, and we wanted to hit that thing. The biggest conflict we have on opening day is there's other hunters that are going to the feeds, so the geese come out and do the feed, and then they go to this loafing pond. Well, by the time they get to the loafing pond, they pretty much have PTSD sometimes, so that's always an issue. So got up about 20 minutes to 6, jumped in my truck and drove up to the pond, met my buddy Steve and his son Dylan, and so you know, the sun's coming up, and we're not that worried about it that much because we are a loafing pond. And sorry for the sweat, folks. It's pretty hot here and humid, mainly humid. And so we have to drive past the barn to get to this area, and this is where all the cattle feed. So the ground is all tore up, and you know, these cattle are in knee-deep mud sometimes. So I walked across the ground and I said, "Hey, Steve-O, you better hit it hard with the truck because it's pretty soft." So as he was driving from the concrete onto the mushy stuff, his hitch hit the concrete and startled him. He let off the gas. Long story short, we are now stuck in the mud about 150 yards from the pond at 7 o'clock in the morning. So what to do. So I like to tell people I'm really good at solving problems because I'm so good at making them. So that having been said, I happen to have my Polaris 850 with me. We had planned later in the day to go set some deer cameras. So offloaded that, drove it over there, filled all the blinds full of decoys, threw them on the back of the Polaris, drove them out. Steve set the decoys and put up the blinds while I got more. And you know, early in the season we don't need a ton of decoys, so we might have had two dozen maybe. And so we got all set up. We did have some birds fly over, but sure shooting, they weren't going to land anywhere. They're heading for feed, and they just flew over like some 747s. But basically we had 3 groups of birds come in, and you know, that hadn't intended on being there, and took very little calling. We did have a pair come in, and I didn't get that on camera. Pair came in and flew right over us, paid no attention to us. Steve was calling moderately, and he says, hit it with the flag. So I flipped that flag about 4 times, and they turned around on a dime and came in. Unfortunately, they came into my wrong side. I'm left-handed, and I think Steve shot both of those. As far as cameras go, I tell you what, guys, if you see a really good video, you should appreciate it, because self-filming a hunt is a disaster. A million things can go wrong. And my biggest problem is I don't want to run the camera all the time on a tripod. So if we get surprised by birds, the Canon camera never comes on. I have a Canon Vixie, which is filming this right now, and it's got an external microphone on, does a nice job. And the only problem is if it's not turned on, it doesn't work that well. Or you can set it up where you think the geese are going to come, they come somewhere else, and you might get your buddy shooting guns, but there's no birds in the picture. So there's a million ways for him to go wrong. Of this particular hunt, I was also using my Shotcam on my barrel, and that is much more reliable because you can manipulate it while you're in the blind. So I got 4 really good Shotcam videos. We'll be throwing those on there. I am going to put one on of 2 birds at 50 yards. We tried to knock them down. Steve actually killed one of them. He said he was aiming at the front one when he hit the back one, so that's interesting. I had about a 9-foot lead on him, and I think that might have been too much. Hard to say. Anyway, I didn't hit anything, but that's why they make boxes of 25. Blast away, people. So I'm going to be sharing the Shotcam videos with you. It was a really easy hunt for me. These birds came in and landed on the water, and we were able to get them at low speed and close range. And the last bunch I did get on video, so I'll put the Canon video on there. So hope you enjoy the video. Again, it was September 1st, 2022 in southern Michigan on a farmer's pond.